Hi, I'm Martin E. James from the Palm Beach Photographic Center's Pro Shop. Come in and take a tour. Welcome to our imaging center, presented by Noritsu and Lucidium. The way we designed this room, we wanted to make it very user-friendly. The kiosks are by Lucidium. What I like about the Lucidium is very user-friendly, very intuitive. It's just easy to use. All the software is built in. We can do everything from JPEGs to RAW files. The reason why I went with this system is I did not want to be a pioneer. I didn't want to have to come up with a system that we all had to integrate and learn. Noritsu had the solution. They have the company that makes the kiosks. They have the hardware for the printing. They have the software for the internet. It's well integrated, well thought out, well designed, and it works. It's a great system. And the support you get from Noritsu is wonderful. From the sales division all the way up to engineering, all the way up to installation, all the way up to service. It's vertically a very strong company. And that's one of the reasons I went into Noritsu, because I felt secure in going into something that I really know very little about initially, and until I started doing my research. And that's what I kept ending up. It's like branching up a tree. I kept going to Noritsu. This is the Noritsu D703. It's the newest iteration. Replaced the D701. It's a high-quality machine, does very, very good work, and as far as I'm concerned, it may be printing pictures, but for me, it's printing money. We are in the Pro Shop. The purpose of the Pro Shop is to facilitate the school. The school is upstairs. We teach photography, we teach digital imaging, we teach everything from Photoshop to Painter. We sell the tools necessary. This is the nest for the photographer. This is the resource for the local photographer and for the student when he comes to the center.
Hi, I'm Stephen Weiss, the president of the Creve Coeur Camera. I bought the camera stores about 11 years ago. I have an absolute blast. Come on in, let's go look at the stores. These are our Lucidium machines. This is where we're trying to build the biggest part of the industry today. People aren't printing their pictures. We're making it easy, we're making it accessible, and we're watching the price to keep the prices reasonable. Lucidium has done a great job of listening to what the problems have been and fixing them as quick as possible. Our customers seem to really understand and get to know this. We've also gone from the basic Shinko or Copal printers. We've added this really cool Noritsu printer. It's 30% sharper than anything out there, and the cost per print is coming way down, so we love the thing. It's really a great piece of machinery. We'll go take a look at it in a few minutes. You ready? Our Noritsu D701, the workhorse of Creve Coeur Camera. This thing is an unbelievable machine. The quality, the service behind it, the colors, the vibrancy. It's actually a really cool machine. It's done a great job. We've had no problems with it. I think we've had it about 6 or 8 months. It just runs and runs and runs. It just happened to be very interesting that Lucidium, which is who we've supported for a long time, and Noritsu are now one company. So the synergy between the two of them makes it much easier for us. Given the responsiveness out of Lucidium and knowing the guys from Noritsu, this will be just wonderful. We're looking forward to the future, as I said. I want to put one of these in every store.
Hi, I'm Frank Merritt, and this is Pixels in Coppell, Texas. I want to show you around the store a little bit. Why don't you come on in? To give you a little bit of an overview about what the concept here is at Pixels. My background is advertising photography, and I was thinking one day, I wonder if people would want to buy high-quality prints from me. And so as we started looking at the printmaking and seeing that we could make them on these kiosks, I started looking at the research, and we found that these kiosks were sitting in small shelves in a corner, or sitting up in a single kiosk up in a drugstore. And I thought, man, what if people could sit comfortably and even visit with their neighbor and talk about their images? Wouldn't that be an awesome concept? And of course, this just kind of popped into my head. What you see here in the store. They're sitting here working on a scrapbook page for Sandy, and then also, very easily you have Julia over there, and they can visit because of the height of the couches and etc. We print our images on a Noritsu DDP 421 and DDP 621 printers, and we have 10 Lucidium kiosks.
We've been coming here since it opened. We were some of his first customers, I think. So it's unique. I've scrapbooked for 17 years, and so this was great. And I do the digital for special occasions and trips and, you know, that type of thing. Well, she does things a little differently because she prints everything first.
I do it, and then I'm making a scrapbook by looking at my pictures, deciding which ones to put in a scrapbook.
So we do. We each have our own systems, but they both work.
I have my pictures on a CD. Then you select your kind of layout that you want, and then just insert your pictures and your text and print.
And these just, I mean, the scrapbook pages look amazing. Just, they're very sleek, and they just are really good production quality.
Yeah.
It's a good, comfortable place to gather and hang out. I don't know if there's any other place like it. Not in Dallas, but it's a very unique concept.
These two companies coming together now make me feel as though we've made the best choice. I'm real excited about the future.
Hi, I'm Kurt Seelig, owner of Cardinal Camera and Video Center in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia. Let me show you inside. Here is where we set up our photo imaging center. We like to call it the Photo Lounge. We have 7 Lucidium kiosks set up so customers can come in, take their time, relax, do all their prints, enlargements, books, calendars, you name it, we do it. We have a slogan for this lounge area. It's called Digital Made Easy. We'll show you how. Anyway, this area is kind of designed just to be more of a relaxing area, not, you know, not near the camera sales. You don't hear a camera salesman selling cameras over here. It's a different side of the store. We have frames, albums, you know, all gifts, things like that around. So people, when they're thinking of prints, they can think of other things to buy to help enhance the sales of the just prints. That's one reason I have so many kiosks. You have 1 or 2, you're like, someone's standing behind them, they're like, feel they're rushed, they have to hurry up, do their order, and then they may only be ordering a few prints because of that. I like to, the longer they stay, I feel the more they're spending. This is our Noritsu lab. The people from out front in the lounge that we saw earlier will send the orders back here, and then Scott will print them out for them, any size 4x6 up to a 12x18. Noritsu has probably been the most reliable equipment. You don't see the service technicians very often. Service is pretty much immediate. We will see a technician generally within a few hours of a phone call. At the very worst, maybe the next morning, but generally the same day. When we investigated at the time, now this is going back maybe 5 years, the different companies that were out there that did kiosks, we just have found, we found Lucidium to be the best source for it. And now that Noritsu and Lucidium are kind of merged, I think it's really good for a store that's had Noritsu equipment. That way we're dealing with one company.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mike Paschke from Shutterbug Camera Shops, president. Been with Shutterbug for about 15 years. It's a fun place to be. Doing a lot of things, growing the business through a lot of classes, a lot of touching people, helping them out, whether it's on the floor in a classroom setting or dealing with getting the most out of their pictures and calendars and books and everything they can do that way. I think we're in a neat spot along the time of photo finishing. I think more people are going to realize the value of what they can get from their photos and how to take them to the next level, whether it's a canvas wrap or the 3D photo frame coming in the future. I think they're going to see there's a lot more ways to interact with their pictures, and they're going to look for people to really help them do that.
Well, I love it because I can pick the photos that I want. I can rotate them and crop them. It's really nice too because you can express yourself and be fun. You can make your greeting cards. You can personalize greeting cards with pictures of the people that you want to thank for maybe a birthday or Christmas or anniversary. So it's really personal and fun to do. How many times have you tried to show somebody pictures on your camera? You know, so this is really easy, really fast.
We actually started in this space in 1941. Moving across the street, we actually have a picture on the wall up there just for our customers' edification, because some of the customers actually, still come here from that period. They remember my grandparents and great-grandparents and so on. And of course, we put our story up on the wall for them while they're waiting. A lot of people love reading that because they see all the multiple generations of how we did our work and when we did it. When the digital era first came onto the scene, almost all the photographers didn't know what to make of it. We slowly started to realize that the way things were was going to disappear very fast. And our customers started coming in doing things that we weren't even doing. They'd be online making books, and they'd be creating little scrapbooks online or posting pictures online for that matter. We weren't even doing that. So you have two choices to make. You either sink or you swim. This is an old adage, but you know what? That's what you have to do to survive.
This wonderful machine and its beautiful product has inundated and obsoleted everything we did in the past. It's actually turned us into a new studio in a new direction.
With senior pictures, people have posted them online for years, of course, or they presented a proof folio where the proofs are in there with a price sheet and so forth, and you can look through which picture you like, and then from there you'd order. Well, I thought, what can I do with this to bring another level up? And so what I was able to come up with is utilizing the kiosk along with the 502, I was able to make a senior book. This girl's gonna go around to all of her friends and have something that nobody else has, and they're gonna all envy her, and guess what? In the end, we'll get more business because of that. Here's this international company, very large company. They produce a good portion of the market share of lab equipment that's out there, and they'll still listen to me. I'm just a guy, a little photographer here in Salinas, California. They'll listen to me about suggestions I have about their equipment, and it happens. But the fact that they even listen and they care enough really makes a big selling point for me. So you can't ask for more than that. That is the way to have it with any kind of company.
Hi, I'm Mike Warswick. Welcome to Wolf's Camera in beautiful downtown Topeka. Come on and take a look at the store. Wolf's was founded in 1924. The store is about 10,000 square feet, and our goal is to make the store so powerful and compelling that people will come a long distance to shop with us. The big challenge today is trying to find out how to attract new customers, because young people don't read the newspaper. They probably don't watch network television very much. They're listening to radio less. And so we're still looking for the right way to communicate our message. Welcome to our Photo Expression Center. One of the things we see with our competitors is that they may have one or two places to print pictures, and you either stand or you're on a stool, and there's somebody breathing down your back asking you when you're going to get done. And so our goal has been to have plenty of stations so that people don't feel rushed. At Wolf's, they're getting something special. You could find an ordinary kiosk someplace else, but we have our print stations, our photo stations, and we turn on more opportunities to modify pictures than most of our competitors. We just do things with staff to be on hand to help, so that the customers have a great experience printing pictures at Wolf's.
My name is Jim Talley. I'm Vice President of Product Development and Photo Finishing Services here at Wolf's Camera. We've got 18 photo stations for the customers to easily be able to take the time. They don't have to feel rushed or anything else. We're here to answer their questions, try to fulfill any of their needs as far as finishing services go. It makes me feel good knowing that we were able to please a lot of customers.
I'm working on a photo book. It's of our Christmas vacation, so I'm putting some images together. I like it because you can choose your layout and be able to pick your own colors, your own backgrounds, your own text, and be able to kind of format it to your own liking.
It's amazing how creative people start getting, and once they get into it, then they'll go in, they'll start changing their images back and forth and adding different text and changing layouts. It becomes a real experience trying to build a book.